Good day, guys. Bing here. Today, we're going to try this one. And quickly before we do this modeling, I'm going to quickly talk about this one. So it's some graphic setting. Okay. So first, let's create a project, and so I'm going to just create some walls and floor ceilings. So this is a floor plan. Wrong one. Wall, WA. Let's create some wall, and let's pick maybe a generic wall, something like this. Let's go to 3D view. Okay, and then we need some floor, or just use pick wall, and also ceiling. Okay, so I'm going to use sketch and pick wall again, and this time use the interior face of the wall. Okay, maybe we need to change this one to roughly 4 meter. Okay, so now we have this, right? So now we can quickly do some graphic settings. So you can just type GD. Okay, so or you can go here, graphic display option. Okay, GD. And so if you look at this one first, to make it graphically slightly better, so you can always use a smooth line. Okay, so you can see the difference, right? Okay, so but just be careful if you need to print to or actually this one's fine because it's going to be raster anyway, so because of this ambient shadow. So if you, because once you use smooth line, it will be always being print to raster instead of vector. Okay, so that's something you need to remember. Okay, so for this, so you can see this shadow, and also you can see the actual shadow, and these are ambient shadow. So we just need to turn on the cast shadow and cast ambient shadow. Okay, so this will give us all these so you can see the difference with and without ambient shadows. And okay, so you can see some of the walls are invisible, so you can see the dash line of the wall. So that's all good. You can select them, right click, override graphic by element, and then just turn this to 100. And also the projection line, just pick a dash line or hidden line. Okay, so apply, and then you have some hidden wall. And also see here is slightly different. So if you want a solid wall there, just simply go to modify this corner and click on this. Next. Okay, so that's it. What else? Yeah, I think basically this this is it. So the basic settings, so ambient shadow, and also you can always go GD, and so on the lighting. So because this is a hidden line, the ambient light and sound won't affect this. Okay, the only thing you can adjust is shadows. So you can just turn the shadow lighter, right? So or darker. Okay, usually I just use 30. Yeah, I think that's all. Very simple, right? Okay, so now let's finish this. I'll just close this one. Let's go to the next one. So this, okay, so yeah, this image is quite small. I'll just roughly, can't really see a lot of detail, but I think it's basically, it looks like, okay, so it's a extrusion with some, void, or yeah, let's do it. So let's create a new, so first we need to create a new project, and we're going to use model in place mask. Okay, so go so in the ground floor, so we can go to side plan actually. Okay, so model in place, mass, and OK, and OK. So now first we're going to actually before this, let's cancel this. Let's go to elevation. So first, let's create some extra levels. I'm going to use AR array, and maybe I'll type 12, maybe, and this, and then now they are groups. So SA select all on group. Now we have all these levels. Okay, and then go to side plan. So we're going to create a model in place mass. And first we're going to use reference line, and so currently it's on the ground floor level, so I'll just draw a rectangular shape, something like this. Okay, now we can go to 3D view. So this is a reference line because this is just a very straight, so we don't need extra profile, so we can just directly create a form. Okay, so then pick the one on the left. This will create a solid form, and then we can just directly drag this up along with this top level, and then this is the main part. So the next step is I'm going to create. So although these looks like solid, right? So I'm going to create some void so we can create this face, so this flat part. Okay, so I'm going to use pattern based. So to get that surface, we're going to create some void, and for this void I'm going to try sphere. Okay, so let's do one. First, to create a sphere, we need to use it's like a revolve. We need an axis line, and then we need a half circle, right? So first we need to create a axis line, just a reference line. So I'm going to just create it on this ground level, currently ground level, and then I'm going to set world plan. Okay, and then hang on, let me think. Set world plan, yes. Pick reference line, yes. So this one, yes, so that's correct actually. And then I'm going to create a half circle. So use center and arc. Okay, so pick here roughly something like this. Okay, and then also I'll just make it a reference line, and then just create another reference line from here to here. So now we have 3 reference lines. So one is the little one, okay, small one. So this will act as an axis line, and then this one, so a straight line, and this half circle. So 3, and we can create a sphere. Okay, so let me change it to shade SD. Yeah, maybe give it a material instead of this default form, which is translucent. So create a new material, give it a color maybe, and also match the color. Okay, same. I'll just give it a color. Oh, good. Now, hang on. This needs to be a void. Sorry. Change it to void. And then we can just go to the top. So we can just move it to, cut this. So for example, here. And then maybe to change the level, change the height of this void, we need to check tab select this void. Tab select until you pick this shorter reference line, and then we can change this to a different level. So for example, I'll change it to level 2, and then we can use cut geometry and click and click. So this will cut And then if you want to change the size of this sphere, you can just tab, select this half circle, and then type. So for example, if I type 5, it become bigger. If I type 3, smaller, right? Okay, so, and if you wanted to move it in this on this level, so you can also just move this, because this as a is a word plan of all these profiles, so you can just move this shorter line to move it. Okay, so now let's copy a few more. So let's just select this. Oh, actually, can I select the void? I'm not sure. Looks like it won't allow me to. Anyway, so that's fine. So we can select this. 3 reference lines. So I just copy this one to here, to here, to here, and then go back again. So then I'll change this one to, for example, change it to level 5, and then change this one to maybe level 8, and change this one to maybe level 10. Okay, and then we just need to select these 3, create a void, select these 3, create a void, select these 3, and create a void. And then you can always change the size after you create the void, right? So it's very simple. Okay, so now we have these surface. Okay, so what you need to do is tab, select. So you can see you picked this surface, and then you can use divider surface, right? And for let's have a look. It looks like just a rectangular with a vertical. Yeah, that's fine. So let's change this one to maximum spacing. Maybe because it needs to be a square. So we are going to use the same number. So for example, 3 meters on both sides, and then 45 degree, and then okay. So then we just need to create a pattern-based family. Let's quickly create. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Create a new family, and go. Let's use a curtain panel pattern base, and then I think 1 and 3. Okay, so what we need to do is, so this connect 1 and 3, use a spline through points and make it reference line. So this will be the vertical member, and these 4 will be the the rectangular, the square shape frame, right? So to create a frame, so first we need to place a point, use draw on face, place on this one of the reference line, and then we just need to create a profile. So I'm going to use a reference circle, draw on word plan, set word plan, and pick this, and then let's just draw something. Okay, so maybe just 100 mil radius, 200 diameter, and then we can select all these 4 together with this profile, and then we can create this. Okay, and then we need another one. So for this one, we can just copy this point, and this circle, right? So we can just select the point and use pick new host. Okay, so here I think if we create this one, sometimes it might cause issue, because if you use one profile with a path, and then sometimes when you have some organic shape and some special geometry, and it will break. Okay, so when that happens, you can just create another one. So instead of use one profile and a path, so just use 2 profile. So this will fix that issue. So okay, so yeah, And this is it. Yeah, of course, if you need some glazing, you can always add. Okay, so let's just quickly HH. So we can use this 1, 2, 3 to create a form. So maybe I'll just use a surface because we don't really need a solid, because surface, if you create a solid, you will have 1, 2, 3, 4 more surface. Okay, so let's just use a surface. Sorry, if you create a solid, you will add 4 extra surface. So I think yeah, it's better to just use surface, and then just give them a material. Now we can load this one into this project. So now we can select this surface, which is a divided surface, and then change it to try family 2. And this is it. So okay, let's just apply to another one. So just make sure, so if you do not use press tab, you will select the whole thing, and tab again, you will select the surface without void. Okay, so I tab again. Oh, hang on, let me try again. Tab, oh, not this one, right? So tab, still not this one. Tab, this one. Okay, so this is a surface without void. Okay, and then you can use divide surface. So once again, a maximum spacing, is that 3 meter? And 45 degree, and then change the pattern to this family 2. So yeah, not sure how to. Yeah, you probably need to adjust the size so you can get some very nice and clean edge, but I'll just leave it to you. Okay, so now we have this, right? So, and then how about this bit? So that bit is a little bit tricky because we can't really. You can probably create some geometry to yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can just manually create those. So actually I did this one. I think this is very similar. So this is Everyday Rabbit Day 399. Okay, so there's no link, but anyway, I think this is very simple. It's probably a adaptive
model in place.
Oh, it's not adaptive. Yes, it's an adaptive family. So I did create a pattern-based family as a base, so I can have some nodes I can pick, right? But for this, let me just cancel this, stop this, pause this. For this one, we can actually, even without anything, we can still create those panels. So let me show you. So what we need to do is we need a family. So this time it will be a adaptive family. Okay, so let's quickly do it. So in this family, we need 3 adaptive points. Okay, so anywhere, just place 3 points, make them adaptive. Now we can just connect 1, 2, connect 2, and too fast. Sorry. Connect 2 and 3, connect 1 and 3. Okay, so make them reference line and place a point. Just use draw on face anywhere on this one of the reference line, and then reference circle, draw on world plane, set world plane. Pick this one. I'm going to just use a same size 100. Okay, and then select this profile, and together with this 1, 2, 3 reference line, create a form. So this is the frame. And then HH this form, and then we're going to create another form. And where's my other option? So anyway, we just need to create a surface, and then also maybe give it a material as well. So type HR. So now we have a 3 points adaptive family. Now we can load this one into the project. Okay, we can start to manually place them. Okay, so for example, we can just place maybe here. Okay, so from here maybe to here, And then the third point, I'm not sure. So we can just cancel, not cancel. We can just press escape to finish this one. So the point 3 it's quite random. It depends on where you place it in your adaptive family, but doesn't really matter. But what we can do is we can select this point. So you can see the 3 yellow arrow. So this is along to your other points or the direction of the family. So we probably don't want that. So press spacebar to change it to XYZ. So it's easier for you to to understand the direction. So you can just manually adjust this, right? So something like this. So yeah, I'm happy with this. So we can create another one. So this time maybe start from here, go up here, and then we can just pick this point. So there's a little bit overlapping issue, but I'm not too worried about this. If you're not, actually here, it's not picking the point. So maybe we should, let's type WF. Okay, so select this one, try to pick this point, tab this point, and you pick new host and see if we can pick the point. So you can see it will, if you place on any of this end, so it will be a triangle as a midpoint, a square is an end point, but in this case we want this shape. Okay, so this shape, so it means it's a point. In this case it's an adaptive point of this family. So now same, so if I try to tab select this point, we can use pick new host, and then we can move until we find this symbol. It's like a circle with a cross. Okay, so a point. So this will, looks like we have some issue. Okay, so that's fine. Let's try again. So create, so maybe directly or place onto these points, and then I'll see if I can just pick some point here. Okay, so good, it works. Type SD. Yeah, it looks like we have some sharp corner, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. So if you want to avoid this, you can, instead of have one form with 3 edge, you can create 3 individuals. So 1, 2, 3, and it's also better to create them, use 2 profile instead of 1. Okay, so yeah, I think this is it. So you just need to manually place them. So we can just let's try a couple more. So oops, sorry, wrong one. I want to pick the points. Okay, so 1, 2, and the last one, maybe this one, I just want to escape to finish it and then manually adjust it. So maybe this one I don't want to, I want to go down a little bit, go here a little bit, and then go up, and then I want to finish it here. So with another one. So 1, 2, and maybe here. Okay, so yeah, so it's not very easy to do. Yeah, but I think it's quite flexible because you have the control of this, right? So now and also when you finish this one, and then sometimes you try to control the one, so not this one, you try to control the one you placed first. Okay, so which means if you control, looks like it's not really working, but anyway, you can always wireframe is easier. Try to pick a point and then just match. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Pick a new host. Doesn't work. Go up. Not sure what's going on here. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky, but don't know what's going on here. let's try this one. Oh, actually I have an idea, because when we have this form, it's hard to, you know, trying to pick a point. So it's actually easier. So if we select this form, so we create a parameter to, you know, turn the form off. So let's do it. I'll call it form. Okay. So and type is okay. And then load this one into the project. Oops, sorry, I accidentally clicked escape. Let's do it again. Overwrite. Okay, so select it, edit type. So we uncheck this one. So this will turn all the form off. So only lines and points. So this, I believe it's much easier. So now let's try. See? So it's much easier. So you can just, yeah, very easily. So let's just do a couple more, create component. So this time you can even use SE to snap endpoint. Okay, so SE, oops, sorry, wrong one. Do it again. SE and SE tab, okay, and then the last point, I'll just press escape. Oops, hell, where's my cursor? Oh, yeah. And then what's going on here? This one, pick new host, pick this point, yeah, and then this point you can very. My mouse is not working. Okay, better. So yeah, I think that this is much easier. So you can see. So yeah. Basically quite manual process, but once you finish this, you can just go edit type, just turn the frame on. So, and that's it. Okay. Yeah. I think that's it for today. And always you can just go back and just have a watch. I think this one's, and also you can also do this actually. So instead of, you know, place them manually, you can just create a form, even a circle, I believe. So let's actually quickly have a try. Maybe not here. Maybe try here, okay? So what I'm going to do is maybe here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll change this one from a void into a form. Maybe I can't do that, but that's fine. I'll delete this form, and then I'll just do another form, but this time it's solid, and I'll use join geometry. Okay, so this will also, so you can see this will also give us this same result, but this time we have something here we can pick, so and create a divided surface, and I'll just do the same thing, same to the other side. But this time we don't need to worry about the pattern, because what we need is nodes. So once we have some nodes, at least we have something to pick, you know, to place that adaptive family. Okay, so now we can create a component, and then we can just pick those nodes. So for example, I'll just do something like this one, and also let me just turn that form off first. Okay, so I'll create component, and then we can start to pick these nodes. So for example, 1, 2 here, and then here, and here, and here, and here, and here. So this so that one go to the wrong side. So let's select that point, use pick new host, and then move. Sorry. try to pick that point, not the whole adaptive point. You need to use tab key to, okay, so tab, pick, and place. So let's pick this one. So now you can see, yeah, so this time it's easier to place, right? So you can, because these are three-dimensional, so points, so you can snap onto. Okay. Now we can just turn, if I turn those on, and you will see, yeah, so that's it. And of course, you can also create a different shape if you want to. And also even if you're not happy with that, you can always you can delete the surface. Oh, you can't. This can be an issue, but I think you can probably, because currently these points, these adaptive points are snapping onto this divided surface. So if you delete the divided surface, it will also delete the adaptive family. But I believe you can select them and Control X. Oh hell, doesn't work. Okay, how about Control? Not sure. Control C doesn't work. Looks like we have to. Yeah, this can be tricky because you can probably just hide them. So if you go VV on the mass, on the grid lines and nodes, so you can hide them, I believe. Still there. This is tricky. I'm not sure if I finish mass. Yeah, still there. Maybe it's because of this. Yes. Okay, so yeah, you can hide that divided surface. But I think the other way of, if you really want to delete that divided surface is, let's just use one as an example. If you type HI, if you need to select the point, because once you select the adaptive point, you can change this one to not associated. So yeah, but looks like, yeah, this is a very because not efficient way. Once you dissociate them, once you change to not associate, so I believe you can then delete the, where's my divided surface? Maybe it's because I hide them. Let's turn them on. Yeah, okay, so now if I delete this, yeah, so you can see this one stays. Even delete everything, this one stays because I changed the point to not associated to anything. Okay, so okay, so that's I think that's all. What else? Let me quickly show you another way of doing this. I believe we can also try a spline through points. Okay, let's try spline through points. Okay, so still in this mass, right? So if we use spline through points, so for example, I'll just do something like this. Okay, and maybe I'll just move them. I need to move them down to roughly here because I want to cover this area. So select them. Spline through points are very flexible, so you can just move them quite easily, and you can just copy them. Okay, so and then we have 3, right? So 1, 2, 3, and you can create a form, and then you can start to, so usually create a form first, because sometimes when you change the shape and then try to create a form, it won't work. Okay, so now I'll just roughly move some points to make it not okay, create some interesting shape, right? So okay, so let's say that's it, or maybe just move a couple more. Okay, so now we can create a divided surface. Okay, and then when the same, we can turn on the nodes, and then, or actually, hang on a sec, we can actually use the same pattern if you wanted to. Okay, and maybe I'll change the spacing. So maybe I'll just use the same spacing and a 45 degree. So yeah, you can also do this. Oh, but yeah, it's not perfect. So when this happens, I don't know how to fix it. Sometimes you can adjust the point, and even adjust point, sometimes it will fix. So you can see it fix this bit. Maybe you need to move it here a little bit, and yeah, so sometimes just try your luck, just do. Anyway, so yeah, so this is another way, but you will probably need to spend some time trying to match the shape on this side, and then sometimes we'll create some quite crazy shape. Yeah, I think this is the limitation of Revit. So we don't have really good tool. This is not good. This is not good. Maybe it's easier to just use divided surface and turn on the nodes, and then just create those panels yourself, so you have better control of them. Okay, so that's it. I don't think you need this file, because very, very simple, right? So it's one is a pattern based family, the other one's adaptive family. So this is the idea. I think so if you spend enough time, you should be able to create this. Okay, so that's all. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.